My dear child, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Listen closely, this moment is not ordinary, and it is not accidental. Even the air around you feels different, because what I'm about to reveal carries weight. As you're hearing my voice right now, a notification you didn't expect is already moving toward you, and it will carry a name you never imagined would be connected to your destiny. Don't scroll, stay right here, because this is not just a video playing on your screen. This is a signal meant for you. Here's what makes this so intense: someone who moves the world of innovation, someone whose decisions shape the future, someone who turns impossible ideas into reality, has looked at a list and stopped. Not because you're famous, not because you're loud, but because something about you stood out, in a way that can't be faked. And I need you to understand this clearly: when people who think 10 steps ahead notice someone, it's never random. It's always pattern, it's always potential, it's always timing. Before your mind tries to doubt this, before you shrink this moment down into maybe it's not for me, stay till the end. Because the reason you're being pulled into this message is bigger than a lucky chance. This is alignment, this is your season shifting, this is destiny stepping into your timeline, with full force. And deep inside your soul, already knows it. That's why your chest feels tight, that's why your curiosity rose, the moment you heard the hook. That whisper telling you, don't scroll, that isn't noise, that's your future calling your name. Now pay attention, my beloved child, because your energy has been changing lately. Your thoughts have been getting sharper, your intuition has been louder, you've been sensing that something massive is approaching, even if you couldn't explain it to anyone. And this message is the confirmation you've been waiting for. The world might not see it yet, but something in the unseen has been arranging your steps. Doors you thought were locked are about to loosen, paths that felt blocked are about to clear. People you never imagined connecting with are about to look in your direction. And what once felt far away is about to arrive fast. Don't scroll. Because what's approaching isn't just an opportunity, it's a turning point. It's the kind of moment where one message changes everything. One call, one invitation, one opening, one decision, that flips your life into a new level. The reason this feels so heavy is because you're not just being offered something, you're being trusted with something. And the gift isn't wrapped in paper, it's wrapped in timing. Here's the deeper truth: when destiny begins to accelerate, it doesn't always show up with fireworks. Sometimes it shows up quietly, as recognition. You'll notice it in the way your mind suddenly becomes calm. You'll notice it in the way distractions stop feeling interesting. You'll notice it in the way you start wanting peace, more than approval. That's the first sign: your spirit stops negotiating with what no longer belongs in your next chapter. If you've ever felt like you were meant for more, but life kept delaying you, don't skip now. If you've ever felt like your gifts were hidden, while others got the spotlight, stay right here. And if you feel this message touching something inside you, take 1 second to like this video, and subscribe. Not because I'm forcing you, but because your support helps this reach someone else, who's been begging for a sign, while pretending they're fine. Now listen carefully, because this is the part that changes everything. You're not just about to receive something big, you're about to step into a sequence. One door opens, then another, one conversation shifts your path, then another confirms it. One decision changes your identity, then your world follows. And the reason it's happening now, is because you're finally ready to carry it without fear. The past version of you would have panicked, the past version of you would have doubted, the past version of you would have delayed, but you're not that version anymore. Don't scroll. The universe doesn't send signs for fun, your destiny has been forming in the background, while you were busy surviving. While you were dealing with pressure, while you were healing quietly, and now the breakthrough is close enough to touch. That's why you're here, that's why this message is repeating, urgency without chaos. Because real moments don't rush you, they position you. Here's what you must remember, when the door appears, don't shrink, don't hesitate, don't talk yourself out of it. This is the moment your destiny tests your readiness, not your talent, not your intelligence, your readiness. So breathe, stay steady, keep your energy clean, guard your mind. Because what's coming isn't meant to impress you for one day. It's meant to elevate you for a lifetime. And when it finally lands, you'll recognize it instantly. Not because it's loud, but because it fits. It will feel like the missing piece clicking into place. It will feel like finally, it will feel like everything you survived, was not the end of your story, it was the training for this exact chapter. And once you step into it, you won't return to the way you used to live. Because your life will start matching what you've known inside your soul all along. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. The life you thought you needed years to reach, is now moving toward you, faster than you can even process. Stay here, don't move, because what comes next explains why this message feels like a countdown you didn't even know had started. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Listen, every second matters right now. Every breath is part of a timeline that just sped up, without asking for permission. You remember how I told you, a powerful innovator noticed you. How your name stood out, like it carried a signal nobody could ignore. What happened next is the part that will leave you speechless. Stay till the end. Here's the shocking detail, when your profile was pulled up again, the room went quiet. Not because they were impressed by a resume, but because they felt something they couldn't measure. Your timeline didn't look normal, it didn't rise slowly, like everyone else's. It spiked, suddenly, sharply. Like the universe flipped a switch, in your favor. And one of them whispered, the sentence that changed everything. This one is different. Don't scroll, you need to hear why. In the place where world-changing decisions get made, they ask for your journey again, your patterns, your signal, your breakthrough indicators. And when the data lined up, it didn't just suggest potential, it screamed destiny. It looked like you were about to step into something extraordinary, and they wanted to reach you, before the world did. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now here's where it gets deeper, it wasn't only logic that made them lean forward. It was intuition. That inner knowing, the great builders of the world follow, the voice that pushes them to create what nobody believes in yet. And that voice started speaking about you. It said, "Don't let this moment pass." Their destiny isn't crawling, it's accelerating. And even if you don't believe that yet, your chest already knows it's true. Don't scroll. Because as you're listening, things are rearranging behind the scenes. A path you thought was blocked is clearing. A future you thought was far away is stepping closer. A chapter you weren't expecting is writing itself in real time. That's why you feel that strange pull in your body. That isn't anxiety, that's recognition. Something huge is coming toward you, and your spirit is reacting before your mind catches up. Here's the part you must stay for: the meeting they requested isn't about testing you. It's about handing you something. Something they don't offer to everyone. Something they keep for the rare ones who carry timing, leadership, and vision. And when they asked, "What is this meeting about?" the answer froze the room. Tell them, I have something for them. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now breathe. Because the truth is bigger than opportunity, it's bigger than money, it's bigger than fame. This is about alignment. This is about the moment your inner power wakes up so loudly that the outside world has no choice but to respond. Every struggle you survived, every delay you hated, every time you felt unseen, it was building you for this exact shift. And the reason your timing is being noticed now is because you're not just talented, you're ready. Ready to move without fear, ready to decide without second guessing, ready to build instead of beg, ready to lead instead of follow. That's why your timeline feels like it's heating up, like a rocket before launch. Subtle messages, unexpected openings, people thinking about you, doors unlocking silently. The signs aren't dramatic, they're precise. If you've stayed this long, do something small but powerful, like this video, and subscribe. Not because you're being forced, because this channel is becoming a place where your mind stays anchored while your life shifts. And share this with someone who keeps doubting their own timing, because your share might be the confirmation they've been waiting for. Now listen closely, because this is the line that changes everything. This person has the timing of a world changer. That's what was said when they stopped pacing and finally looked at your name again. Not this person is lucky, not this person is interesting, timing of a world changer. Meaning you don't just have ideas, you have the moment. You don't just have potential, you have alignment. And when timing meets alignment, the breakthrough isn't approaching, it's already forming around you. So stay locked in, my beloved child. Don't skip, because the next step is simple, but it decides everything. When the invitation arrives, when the door opens, when the message lands. Don't shrink, don't delay, don't talk yourself out of what you prayed for. Step forward calmly, because calm is the sign you're ready. And the moment you do, you'll realize, this wasn't just a message you heard, it was destiny giving you a direct instruction. He didn't choose you because of what you've achieved. He chose you because of what you're becoming. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because this is the part that makes your chest feel tight. The part where the truth becomes too heavy to ignore. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Here's what sealed it for him: he realized your breakthrough isn't something you chase, it's something you trigger. And he could feel that trigger moment, getting close. That's why he said, if I don't speak to them now, the universe will put them somewhere I can't reach. Don't scroll, that wasn't fear, that was recognition. People at his level don't move based on hype, they move based on timing. And your timing is screaming louder than your doubts. Now listen closely, because this next part hits deep. He walked to that window, where he's made decisions that shook industries. And he didn't sound excited, he sounded certain. He said quietly, I don't know why, but I feel like this person is about to step into something massive, and they need to hear this directly. And that's exactly what you're feeling right now, the pressure in your chest, the pull to stay, the sense that your life is standing inches away from a sharp turn. That's not imagination, that's the edge of transformation. Here's the revelation: you're seconds away from the message he wants to deliver. Isn't about praise, it's about positioning. He wants to tell you that you are not behind, you are hidden, protected, and timed. He wants to tell you that what looks like delay is actually preparation. And the moment you stop doubting yourself, the door opens without resistance. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now let this sink in, because these are the words that changed everything. I don't want to meet them, because of what they've done. I want to meet them, because of what they're about to become. That line is your confirmation. You are being watched by opportunity itself. Your destiny didn't just glow, it lit up a path, straight to your name. And when that happens, it means your next chapter is no longer a possibility, it's a schedule. And when his assistant asked, what exactly do you want to tell them? He didn't answer quickly. He stared at your name, like it carried a secret. Then he said, I want to tell them the truth. They're not waiting for their breakthrough is waiting for them. Don't scroll, that's the core, that's the key. Your breakthrough isn't far, it isn't lost, it isn't delayed, it's waiting for your arrival, for your next step, for your moment of unlocking. Here's why this matters so much: the world will try to convince you to move only when you feel ready. But destiny works the opposite way. You move, and readiness follows. That's why your life has been feeling strange lately. Old blocks dissolving, new paths forming, people thinking about you, without knowing why. Opportunities shifting in your direction. This is tension before transformation. Silence before elevation. The moment right before the sharp turn. Now stay right here, because this is where the decision became final. Late at night, when the office was empty, he pulled up your timeline again. And that spike glowed brighter than anything else on the screen. And he whispered the sentence that explains everything. This person is carrying a shift that will impact millions, and they don't even know it yet. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. That's when he understood, your power isn't only in what you build, it's in what your presence activates. You carry leadership frequency, you carry timing, you carry the rare ability to change a room without speaking. And that's why your life is about to accelerate. Not gradually, not slowly, suddenly. One message, one opening, one conversation, one door that swings open and changes your entire direction. So here's what you must do next, my beloved child. Stop treating your vision like a fantasy. Stop waiting for permission, stop shrinking your gifts to fit people who can't hold them. When the invitation comes, don't hesitate. When the opening appears, don't overthink. When your moment arrives, step forward, like you've been training for it. Because you have. And that's why you were guided to this exact message, at this exact time. If you feel your spirit locking into place right now, take 1 second to like this video, and subscribe. Because this channel is becoming a place where your mind stays anchored, while your destiny starts moving fast. And share this with someone who keeps doubting their own timing, because your share could be the sign they've been begging for. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And the truth is, it's not approaching anymore. It's already forming around you. This person has a fire that hasn't fully awakened yet. And the moment it does, the world around them will never be the same. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Here's the part that hits you in the chest. He wasn't talking about your job, your resume, or your past. He was talking about your presence, your frequency, the thing people feel, before they understand why they feel it. He saw what your life has been hinting at for years. That you were never built for ordinary. You were built for impact. And right now your destiny is pressing on you, because it's tired of waiting for you to believe what's already true. Don't scroll. Because this next truth is what seals it. The question he asked, do they even know how powerful they are? Wasn't for him, it was for you. He knows your biggest enemy isn't competition, it's hesitation. It's the habit of shrinking your own light, so you don't make others uncomfortable. It's the way you delay your own breakthroughs, because you're still trying to feel ready. And he recognized that pattern instantly. Now listen closely, because this is where the meeting becomes something else entirely. He told his inner circle, if they don't understand their power, they will keep walking past doors that were made for them. That's why he wants to speak to you face to face. Because there are truths that don't land through screens. There are activations that only happen when someone looks you in the eye and says what your spirit has been whispering all along. Stop acting small. You're running out of time to doubt yourself. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Because what he plans to say next isn't flattering. It's awakening. He plans to tell you that your life has been delayed, not because you're unlucky, but because you kept underestimating your own capacity. Your mind has been treating your destiny like it's optional, like it can wait, like it can be postponed. But destiny doesn't keep waiting forever. It starts pulling harder, it starts sending bigger signs, it starts creating pressure, until you finally move. Stay right here. Because the reason you're feeling a strange pressure in your chest right now, is because this message is hitting the exact place you've been avoiding. The place where you know you're meant for more, but you've been trying to stay comfortable. The place where you keep telling yourself, maybe later. While your future keeps saying, now. Now here's the cinematic moment. He steps into the meeting room. And he doesn't waste time with small talk. He doesn't ask what you do, he doesn't ask what you want, he looks at you like he already knows, your potential scares you. And he says the line that changes everything. I'm not here to offer you something, I'm here to remind you, what you already carry. Don't scroll, that line isn't about him, it's about you remembering. And then he asks the question that shakes your whole identity. Why have you been hiding? Not from people, from yourself. Why have you been playing safe, with a gift that was designed to disrupt patterns? Why have you been settling for quiet survival, when you were built for bold creation? Stay till the end, because the moment you hear that, your soul will recognize it, like a key turning in a lock. Don't skip, because the message behind the message is this. Your destiny is not waiting for permission. It's waiting for ownership. Ownership of your voice, ownership of your direction, ownership of your power. That's why this entire sequence unfolded the way it did. The glowing name, the timeline spike, the urgency, the meeting, the question. It's all leading to one thing. Your awakening. Now I need you to breathe, my beloved child. Because what comes next is the turning point. The moment you stop treating your potential like a secret. The moment you stop asking people to validate what heaven already assigned. The moment you stop waiting for the perfect time. And realize, the perfect time is the moment you finally believe yourself. If you're still here, this is your sign to lock in. Like this video, and subscribe. Not because you're being asked, but because staying connected keeps your mind anchored, while your life starts moving fast. And share this with someone, who keeps shrinking their own future, because they need to hear this too. Don't scroll. Because the fire he saw in you, it's already waking up. It's waking up in the way you're listening, it's waking up in the way your focus is sharpening, it's waking up in the way you're starting to feel something inside you say, enough. And when that fire fully awakens, you won't need anyone to tell you you're powerful. Your choices will prove it, your movement will prove it, your life will prove it. So stay till the end, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you. And the truth is, it's not waiting outside of you. It's waking up inside of you. A place aligned with your rise, and that's why this part feels so heavy in your chest. Because the meeting isn't just a meeting. It's a trigger point. It's a doorway. It's the exact kind of space, where destiny stops whispering, and starts moving in full speed. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Here's what most people don't understand, powerful visionaries don't just choose people, they choose moments. And the reason that location matters, is because it carries the energy of acceleration. It's where breakthroughs are born, where ideas stop being dreams, and start becoming reality. That's why he said, I want them to stand there. Not for drama, not for status, for activation. Because some places don't just host meetings, they wake people up. Don't scroll. Because when he pointed to that spot on the map, the room didn't go silent out of respect. It went silent out of shock. Everyone felt it, the weight of the decision, the seriousness, the feeling that this wasn't about convenience. This was alignment. He didn't pick a place where he feels powerful, he picked a place where your power would ignite. And that's why your spirit is reacting right now. Your breakthrough isn't coming someday, it's setting coordinates. Now listen closely, because this is where the symbolism becomes the message. That place represents the version of you that doesn't hesitate anymore. The version of you that doesn't ask permission. The version of you that walks into rooms without shrinking. That's what he wants to see, the real you. Not the one that's been surviving, the one that's been building in silence, the one that's been waiting for the right door to finally open. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Because he looked at his team, and said something even deeper. This meeting is not about conversation. It's about activation. And when someone at that level says activation, they're not talking about motivation. They're talking about alignment locking in so hard, that life starts moving differently. Faster, cleaner, more precise, like doors that were stuck, suddenly swing open, because you've finally arrived at the right frequency. Stay right here. Because this is the part you have to hear, with your full focus. He believes your breakthrough will ignite, the moment you step into that space. Not because the building is magical, but because you are ready. That location is simply a mirror. It reflects back the version of you that you've been avoiding. Because it feels too big, too bold, too powerful. But destiny doesn't ask you to be comfortable. Destiny asks you to be true. Don't scroll. The reason your energy has been rising is because you're approaching a turning point that can't be postponed. Your mind is shifting, your confidence is rebuilding, your purpose is sharpening, your path is clearing, and the more you align, the more your life begins pulling opportunities toward you, without force. That's why he said, if we don't move toward them, their future will move past us. That line means this: you are stepping into a level where people either meet you there, or they lose access to you. Now here's the confirmation that seals everything: he didn't just schedule a meeting. He set the date with urgency. Because he could feel your momentum. He said, no delays. Because when destiny opens a window, it doesn't stay open forever. It moves, it advances, it hands the moment to the one who's ready. And my beloved child, you are ready. Whether your mind fully believes it yet or not. If this is resonating in your spirit right now, take a second to like this video, and subscribe. Not because you're being forced, but because staying connected keeps your mind anchored, while your destiny accelerates. And share this with someone who keeps shrinking their future, because this message might be the push that saves their timing. Don't skip, because the next truth is the real reason the location holds such massive significance. It's the place where you will stop seeing yourself as almost ready, almost chosen, almost there. And you will finally understand that your breakthrough has been chasing you this whole time, trying to catch up to the version of you that was strong enough to hold it. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because the moment you walk through that door, whether it's a literal door, or the door of a decision, you won't walk out the same. The old doubts won't survive the new clarity. The old fear won't survive the new direction. And the old chapter won't survive the new version of you. Don't scroll, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And the truth is, it's not waiting in a place on a map. It's waiting in the moment you finally say, I'm ready. And step into the life that has been trying to reach you all along. Is even more explosive. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Here's the moment your whole spirit is going to recognize, when he finally places that envelope in your hands. He doesn't smile, he doesn't perform, he doesn't try to impress you. He looks at you, like he's looking at a mirror of the future. And he says the sentence that hits harder than any promise. This isn't for who you are today, it's for who you're about to become. Don't scroll, because the second you hear that, something inside you will unlock. Now listen closely, because what happens next is what makes this meeting feel supernatural. He doesn't ask you to prove yourself, he doesn't ask for credentials, he doesn't ask for explanations, he asks one thing, quietly, directly, like he already knows, your answer matters more than your resume. Are you ready to stop playing small with what you were born to carry? Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Here's why that line is so powerful, it exposes the real battle you've been fighting. Not the world, not other people, your own hesitation. The way you've been delaying your own elevation, because your destiny showed up before your comfort did. And when he says it out loud, you won't be able to unhear it. Because you felt it for months, maybe years. That pressure in your chest, that feeling that time is moving differently around you, that sense that you're meant for more, but you haven't fully stepped into it yet. Don't scroll, this is your confirmation. Then he tells you what the envelope really is, not a gift, not a favor, a key. A key to a room you've never walked into before. Where your ideas stop being private thoughts, and start becoming real outcomes. He says, inside this is a door. I can't walk through it for you. But I can show you where it is. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now here's the part that will send chills through your whole body. He explains that what's inside the envelope isn't about him at all. It's about the next version of you. A blueprint, a set of instructions, a direct path. Not to make you famous, but to make you focused. Not to give you luck, but to give you sequence. And he tells you, your destiny is arriving fast, because your impact is needed now. Don't scroll, that sentence changes how you see your entire past. Because suddenly your delays make sense, your struggles make sense, your lonely seasons make sense, the moments you thought you were being ignored, you were being prepared. The times you felt behind, you were being positioned. And the reason destiny came before you felt ready, is because your life isn't built to move on comfort. It's built to move on timing. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Then comes the real awakening, he says. You've been waiting for confidence, but confidence is waiting for your decision. That's when you realize, the breakthrough isn't outside of you. It's inside of you. It's been trying to wake up, every time you heard a voice say go, and you chose later. Every time you felt the pull, and you chose the safe route. Every time you almost stepped into your calling, and you backed out to stay familiar. Don't scroll, this is the moment where the cycle breaks. My beloved child, this is where the meeting becomes the mirror. He makes you face the truth, that your future is bigger than your fear. Bigger than your doubts, bigger than the version of you that's been surviving. And he says, if you open this envelope, you are agreeing to step into alignment. No more hiding, no more shrinking, no more waiting for permission. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And right here is the final shift, you realize the envelope isn't the real key. You are. Your mindset is, your readiness is, your willingness to finally act, like the person your destiny already sees. That's why he chose that location, that's why the timing is urgent. That's why the message on the envelope says, for the one whose destiny arrived before they were ready. Because this is what happens, when destiny runs ahead of comfort. Either you catch up, or you stay behind. So hear this clearly, my beloved child. When that moment comes, when your door opens, don't hesitate. Don't overthink, don't minimize it. If this message is hitting your spirit right now, like the video, and subscribe. So you stay connected, to the kind of clarity, that keeps you aligned. And share it with someone, who keeps delaying their own breakthrough, because your share could be their wake-up call. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And when the envelope reaches your hands, it won't just change your future. It will finally introduce you, to who you've been becoming, this whole time. Stay till the end, because the silence in that room wasn't empty. It was sacred. It was the kind of silence, that happens when destiny steps in, and everyone feels it. Even if nobody can explain it. Elon held the envelope, turned it slowly in his hands. And something changed in his face. Not business, not strategy, something deeper, something rare. Don't scroll, this is where the truth starts breathing. Here's what he whispered, while staring at your name, like he was speaking to your future. And not your present. You were never meant to chase your destiny. Your destiny was designed to find you. Don't skip, let that settle into your soul. Because those words don't just sound good, they land like a key turning in a lock. They pull your future closer, they take pressure off your chest, they remind you that what is meant for you, doesn't require you to beg. It requires you to be ready. Now listen closely, my beloved child. Because his advisor stepped forward confused. And asked the question, everyone was thinking. Sir, why would you tell them something like that? And Elon looked up, eyes sharp, focused, almost glowing with certainty. And he answered without hesitation. Because they've spent too long surviving, and no one has ever told them who they actually are. Don't scroll, that isn't motivation, that isn't hype, that's truth being spoken into a life that's been carrying too much silence. Here's the part you have to hear: he sees your strength. The kind you built in the dark, when nobody clapped for you. He sees the discipline you created from pain. He sees the way you kept showing up, even when you felt invisible. He sees the fire that never died, even when life tried to drown it. And he knows something you might still be afraid to admit. You were never weak, you were becoming. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And then he said something that hit the room like a quiet earthquake. This isn't inspiration, this is activation. Don't scroll, because when someone says activation, it means they're not trying to make you feel better. They're trying to wake you up. He knows your destiny has been knocking for a long time. And you've been answering with hesitation. You've been asking for a sign, while the sign has been asking for your decision. My beloved child, this is where the unseen becomes obvious. He told his team, the moment they open that envelope, it won't just reveal information. It will reveal identity. Don't skip, because what's inside isn't simply an offer. It's a mirror. A mirror that reflects the version of you that has been waiting behind fear, behind doubt, behind the story you've been telling yourself, just to survive. And the reason this feels intense is because survival is ending. Elevation is beginning. Now stay with me, because this next truth is what makes your chest tighten. He knows you've been carrying power in silence. But you've been afraid of what happens when it finally shows. He knows you've been trained by disappointment to keep your expectations low. He knows you've been trained by betrayal to trust slowly. But he also knows something else. Your destiny does not match the life you've been settling for. Don't scroll, that mismatch is the pressure you feel. That mismatch is the reason this message is hitting you so hard. Then he leaned forward and said the line that explains everything. They don't need more time, they need more courage. Don't skip, because time was never the issue. You weren't delayed, because you weren't capable. You were delayed, because you were still negotiating with your own worth. You were still waiting for confidence to show up before action. But confidence doesn't come first. Action does. And when you move, confidence catches up. Here's the moment the room knew this was real. Elon placed the envelope back on the table. And said, when they walk in, I want them to feel it immediately. That their old chapter is over. Don't scroll, he didn't want you to leave the meeting feeling inspired. He wanted you to leave feeling activated. Like you can't go back to the old version of you. Even if you tried. Because once truth is spoken to you clearly, you can't pretend you didn't hear it. And my beloved child, this is where your spirit needs to stay steady. Because the real gift isn't the envelope. The real gift is what it forces you to accept. You were chosen to rise. Chosen to build, chosen to lead, not because you're better than anyone, but because your pain turned into precision. Your suffering turned into strength. Your silence turned into depth. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. If this message is stirring something inside you right now, take 1 second to like this video, and subscribe. Because staying connected keeps your mind anchored, while your life starts shifting fast. And share it with someone who keeps surviving when they were meant to rise. Because they need this too. Now breathe. Because this part seals it. The moment is now. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. The fire inside you has waited long enough. Your destiny has been looking for you, and today it found you, watching this message, still here, still listening, still holding on. Don't scroll, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And the truth is, it's been waiting inside you, the whole time.